Terry and Lidia here. We're really excited. We're getting on the Caribbean Princess today out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida. We're going to talk about the things we saw on the ship. We're going to talk about a couple things that we really didn't care for, including one thing in our room, but then some other things that we really did like. We're going to have a blast. We've been cruising for already a month on different ships, and we got another month to go. So these are some of the things that we've been doing, but we're excited to get on the ship right now.
We're traveling like this, 2 big suitcases and couple bags. Long line for Caribbean Princess.
Well, it was a long line, but the good news is they moved it right along. We got on the ship pretty quickly, which was great, and we came to visit the fitness center. This is the third of 4 cruises we've been on, and we've been checking ourselves for weight when we get on the ship so that we find out how we're doing and we kind of monitor ourselves. So we're on our way to find the weight scale. Oh, there it is. So when we got off the last ship, the scale was a little bit wanky, so we weren't quite sure how we did. Oh, she did great, because that's what she weighed when we got on the first ship. And I came in at 190 when we got on our first cruise on this trip, and I'm real happy, 188.2. Here's a beauty with her first buffet lunch here on the Caribbean Princess.
My husband is very happy. He got the food.
Got the first lunch.
Woo-hoo.
Well, it sure was great to know a month on cruises are walking and going to the gym have paid off so that we feel like we can keep eating all this great food. Now we're at the sail away from Fort Lauderdale. Everybody's excited. The music's playing, and it's always a lot of fun to sail out and just feel the breeze moving again when you're on the ship. We just like traveling, and we like being out with everybody. This is a lot of fun. Hang in there. We got things to show you. One of the reasons that we like to cruise is that we get a chance to get dressed up a little bit more than normal on a daily basis. You don't have to, but we tend to do that, especially Lydia. She loves fashion and things, and we like all the excitement here on the ship, all the celebrations, and every night we go to the shows and enjoy them. They have different kinds of things. We enjoy some things more than others. They had a lot of dancing and singing, which they did a good job at on this cruise specifically. We've been on dozens of cruises, and even on this trip, we enjoyed most all of the entertainment, but specifically here, they had a really good comedian in the Club Fusion. So here on the Caribbean Princess, this is our room. It's smaller than the last 2 rooms we've had on the other ships, but it'll do the job. We've had a room like this before when we were on a Princess cruise, and it worked. But we do have one interesting, the closets behind there in the bathroom, they're pretty normal. But we've got these extra beds that they use if there's extra guests. And boy, that leaves a very thin margin for getting in these beds. And so last night, look at that. There's almost no room. So last night I'm over here and I hit my head twice getting out of bed. I don't know. Getting old, can't remember, but in the middle of the night you're not thinking. So anyway, that's our story about our room. So today we had a sea day. It was our first full day at sea. Sometimes I really like the sea days even more than port days, especially if we've been at the port a few times before. But on these sea days, you get to explore the ship, you get to hang around, lounge around. But today we really did just get around and check out the ship. Here's the main atrium area. Lydia found some artwork that was all around the ship. And we found that because we are basically living on the ocean for a couple months on this trip, we're 1 month in, that we were a lot more relaxed about it. We just enjoy it just like we enjoyed the entertainment again this evening. So sometimes people ask us what we like about different ships or which ship we like the most. The truth is, we like different things about different ships. But one of the things we've noticed about here on the Caribbean Princess that we don't care for as much is that the lap track that we walk is thin. And there's a spot where we have to actually climb stairs and then come back down. So we don't care about that. The other thing is because it's thin, they only have chairs on the outer deck. They don't have like recliners, which that's nice when you can sit back and recline and look at the ocean. This one, you don't really get to do that, you just sit. So we kind of miss that on this one. This is an example of how thin it gets sometimes. We really did like that this ship was fun. We went dancing tonight. It just turned out that we had met here Bill and Kirsten and John and Michelle on the trip, and when we came to dance, they were dancing too. And then we saw one of the couples here participating in this game show.
How long have you been together?
26 years.
Is that right? Okay, and how did the two of you meet?
I went into the bank to open my accounts, and there were two lanes open. One was a 70-year-old lady, and one was a young, hot blonde. Yeah.
Okay, tough choice, right?
Went to make a deposit, but I took a withdrawal.
Oh! I like it. Oh, work together as a team. You need to replace it. Oh, don't worry, I got that. That's for you. Those long dancer legs coming into it now. Okay. Couple number one aromas. Wow.
So today, Lydia and I are now here in Tortola, ready to go on our tour. It's beautiful.
Beautiful. And handsome, my husband. Look at this. Very hot.
Very hot. Our tour guide was kind of crazy, but he was a lot of fun. One of the things he wanted guys to call him Sir, and he wanted all the women to call him Big Daddy. That was a little nutty, but he also wanted us to sing as we drove along. Now here on Tortola, he brought us to this beautiful place called Frenchman's Quay. Had a lot of little shops, and we just got to enjoy the time down here. It was a nice break. Things I started using today because it was so hot as a portable fan my kids had gotten me. It's got an adjustable blower on it and can kind of blow up your shirt. Give you a little bit of a breeze when you need it. So we arrived back safely after a crazy drive through the hills and around tight corners. But what do you think, Lydia?
Oh, it was so scary because it's like he'll go like this, and he making noises like beep.
He was honking the horn because it was blind going around those corners.
It's the road was so narrow and it's
Steep.
go like steep, and you go like this. Oh, that was scary.
That was crazy.
I hope I will not have nightmare.
But overall, he was entertaining, and we had a good time. So
he was
here
so
in
excellent.
Tortola.
Singing all the time, making jokes, and it was wonderful, wonderful.
But not just a normal type of heat, right? It's dry. It takes all of the moisture out of your entire body in 30 seconds or less. And I thought to myself, this is completely unbearable then. Presenting the Caribbean Princess Orchestra. And one more time.
Today we are on the island of St. Maarten. St. Maarten's really interesting because it is a split island. Part of it's French and part of it's Dutch. Today we're on the Dutch side. Just recently we were in St. Maarten and took a full island tour on an open air bus, which was really nice. But we just saw both the French and Dutch sides, and today, since we've been traveling a lot, we decided to stay in the port, which gives us an opportunity to give you an idea of what you would find in the port if you just decide to hang out there, or if you do your excursions and then come back to the port. It really does have quite a bit here, and they've got shopping, they've got restaurants. Let's take a look. Today we've reached the island of Antigua, and Lydia and I are going to go enjoy the beach. So Lydia, here we are on the beach, sitting under a big permanent type umbrella. Cost us $10, but it's worth it just to get some shade. What are you thinking?
It's okay.
Yeah, the water's good. I went out in the water, but you know, we were just kind of laughing at ourselves because it's sandy and it's little bugs everywhere. We're fair weather travelers, I think. There she is, way out there.
Too much sun for him.
A couple years ago, we were in Mazatlan, and Lydia and I took an excursion where we rode horses, and it turned out to be a fiasco, unfortunately. Lydia's really nervous about animals, but she really wants to try. these are big animals. Look, she's doing pretty good about it. But when this horse turns to look at her, she got it's like, nope.
Returning from beach.
Today we are on the island of St. Kitts and its twin sister island Nevis. So it's St. Kitts and Nevis, and we are going to an old stately home, and they say it's really beautiful, so we're looking forward to that. Going to some photo op type spots so we can see the beauty of the island, and then come back and do shopping here in the port. Yep. This is a lot of fun for Lydia. She enjoys getting dressed up for the evening, getting ready for dinner, and she's looking fabulous. So here we are in St. Thomas today. Another beautiful day. It's always a little hot for me, but you really can't ask for better weather. We're just going to go look around this area of town and see what she can find in terms of shops. That's her entertainment. we got back on the ship and found a lot of people just using the day as a relaxing day. That sounded good to me. Sometimes when we go on vacation, we forget to relax. And tonight was a fancy night, and we got someone to take a picture of us.
Anonymous with the name Prince all over the world. One day we're gonna die. Just leave it all up to me.
Today we're going to take a duckboat tour on the island of Grand Turk.
Terry, the donkey there.
we saw these desserts on the way to dinner tonight. Wow.
With the last in the room, I think, in the restaurant. Yeah, look at Terry chicken.
Chocolate cheesecake for Terry. Oh boy. Lydia's eating healthy,
Yes.
and that's why she's so gorgeous.
I gained 1 pound and Terry didn't.
Well, I'm not sure.
He's eating cheesecake.
I mean cheesecake today.
I'm just fruits.
So today is the last day on the cruise, and we've got to do a weigh-in, which isn't very good probably because we just did afternoon tea, but we're going to go check out how much we weigh and see how we did for this cruise. We weighed a couple days ago and it wasn't so bad, but we'll find out today.
And I ate cake.
I ate a couple pieces of cake and a couple sandwiches for afternoon tea.
Yeah, so I'm not sure. Like,
we're trying to pad the results right now because we're a little nervous about it. Let's go take a look. So we just came out of the fitness center after weighing ourselves. There's people in there, so we didn't want to film people. And the problem is, on the scale, it averaged for me, it was anywhere from 187 to 191. Depending on when I just would stand on it, it would just show different amounts every time. It's kind of goofy. It's a digital one, and it would just bounce all over the place depending on how the ship was rocking. So we don't really know where we are. I feel like I probably gained something since we got on the ship, but it's not very accurate.
I know for sure I gained 2 pounds. I'm right now exactly 130, and I'm kind of upset.
Hers was bouncing around too. She believes the high end. I'd rather believe the low end, but I know I shouldn't.
Okay.
So tomorrow we get on a Holland America ship. The last time we were on Holland America at the beginning of this cruise, they had a manual scale. So, you know, one of those old style ones where you shift the weights around. So I believe it a little bit more than these digital ones where they bounce all over. The last cruise we were on was a Cunard Queen Elizabeth, and it had a scale that would bounce around, and it would, depending on how you stood, it would vary 11 pounds. It just was silly. So we're going to take another look tomorrow and see where we are. Hopefully we'll get a good reading tomorrow.
Yep.
Here's our last night. Got a little French onion soup here.
We just would like to say thank you. Thank you for joining the Caribbean Princess as a destination for your vacation.
A bit of sad news. It's the last day. I know, but look, away.
Everybody good? Yes. Are you all ready for some magic? Yes, let's get started straight away.
As good as the magician was, even he couldn't make the cruise last any longer. But fortunately, we have one more 17-night cruise left on this trip starting tomorrow. And on that trip, we're going to South America. We'll be back to show you what happens, but thanks so much for hanging in and watching this one. It's a lot of fun for us to make videos because it's our life and we enjoy it, and we enjoy traveling and sharing it with you.